Hello, welcome to Drop of Golden Sun. How may I help you today? Welcome. Yeah, so we are a cafe slash bookshop. We sell new and used books, and drinks as well. So, would you like to order a drink today? Sure, yeah. I'll show you the menu here. So these are the drinks that we have. So if you're a coffee lover, we have a simple black coffee. It's ethically sourced coffee from Panama. Okay. So then we have a coffee latte. It's just a standard latte. You can specify with any of these lattes your sweetness preference. We have a mocha latte, so that one is chocolate. This one's really delicious, and you can get it with whipped cream on top. I would like to mention that this is an entirely vegan cafe and bookstore. So yes, all of our drinks, you have a choice of oat, soy, or almond milk. And all drinks can be made hot or cold. Yeah. Okay, so mocha latte. Then we have the lavender latte. Yes. This one, we sweeten it with vanilla. And it does have lavender. Yes, it is purple. Okay. Then we have a matcha latte. So that's green tea matcha. And we use a really high quality matcha. So this one is really good. Yes, it is green. The next latte, we have strawberry latte. This one is really delicious as well. And if you do get it iced, you can get it with like little strawberry pieces. Yep. Okay, so those are our lattes. And then we do have tea. So we have a simple green tea. So that one is like a steeped loose leaf green tea versus the matcha, which is matcha powder. We have a ginger tea, and that comes with lemon as well. So lemon ginger tea. And then, yes, this one's great. These are both great to like sit and digest. And then we have a plum blossom tea. Yes, so this one is a bit floral and also a bit sour. All of these, I'm not much of a coffee person, so I can't really recommend the first two, although I know that they're good, but I would recommend all of these. So which one are you thinking? My favorite? The matcha latte. I'm a big fan of matcha. You'd like the matcha latte? Okay, awesome. Yeah, so it's $3. Cash? Perfect. Thank you. Yes. Yeah, so I'm the only one working right now, but luckily we haven't been too busy today, so I will go make your drink, and then yeah, I will make your drink, and it'll be I'll just hand it to you. We have like a drink station, but you're the only one here, so I'll just bring it out to you. And while I make it, feel free to browse the store for anything you would like, or browse the store, and if there's anything you need help finding, just let me know. Okay, I'll be back with that drink. Oh, also, real quick, I forgot to ask, a hot or iced? Iced? Okay, and then for sweetener, would you like any? We use agave? A little bit? Okay, awesome. Thank you. I'll be right back with that. Alright, so here's your drink, your iced matcha latte. And is there anything else I can help you with? Some recommendations? Sure. Yeah, so what are you looking for? Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah. Do you have an Instapot? Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'll go look for those if you want to just sit and enjoy your drink, and I'll be back and bring some books. Okay, cool. Okay, so I am back. I picked out some books. I'll just give them to you, give you some recommendations, and you're welcome to, you know, take them or not, but I'll just leave them with you. So, the first book, you had some very specific requests, but I did the best, and I think I found some good ones for you. So, you asked for religion and philosophy related books. Okay. Yeah, so I did pick out some of those, and the first one I want to show you may not seem like it fits into the category of philosophy and religion, but I think it does, so let me just show you and explain. The first book is The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. So yes, the marketing of this book, as well as the cover and the back cover, this is her, by the way, would lead you to believe that it is a book about cleaning, and of course that is what it is, but I do think it's much more than that. So it's a way to help you live a more simple but happy life. Yeah, and it's yeah, it really was helpful for me, and I think it might be helpful for you too. So yeah, it's not really about minimalism. It's not as simple as that, but you can really only know from reading, and if all you get from it is a cool tidying method, then definitely you got a lot from it already. So and I'll just set these all in a pile and you can look through them, and then when we're done, or when you're done looking through them or reading them, over there, yep, that's right, in that bin, so we can put them back. Yep. Okay, great. So the next one is philosophy. So bookmarking it. Meditations by Marcus Aurelius. Some might call this, well, it's an important book for the philosophy of Stoicism. I don't know if you've heard of that. A little bit? Okay, well, yeah, so I resonate strongly with Stoic philosophy. Marcus Aurelius I thought his name was just Marcus Aurelius. Okay, Marcus Aurelius was a Roman emperor. This book is not actually a book necessarily, and its title is not Meditations. It was a diary of sorts from Marcus Aurelius. About his thoughts on life and how to live, and it's sort of organized in chapters. So this is a used copy, just so you know. Some of these are new and used, and you can tell there's a tag on the back, and it'll have a markdown price. Okay. So this version is annotated in pencil. Okay. So just, it's broken up into little books. So book 7, I think there's 12 books in total. You can think of them as like chapters. And they're sort of broken up into these, I don't know what you would call it, stanzas, passages, numbered. And they're just little ways to think about life and how to live. So, meditations. If you're interested in Stoic philosophy, this might be a good place to start. There is an introduction that, yeah, you might want to skim through. I didn't read the whole thing. That gives you historical context for Marcus Aurelius, as well as a little bit of explanation on Stoicism and what it means in the context for what he was saying, which is helpful in understanding. Okay, and then the other book, it's Religion / Philosophy by Thich Nhat Hanh. It's called The Miracle of Mindfulness. So that is Thich Nhat Hanh right there. He is a Zen Buddhist master, and he has written so many books. He has written like 1 million books. This one was written in 75, and this is actually translated. So it's called The Miracle of Mindfulness, an introduction to the practice of meditation. So yes, he has a lot of books, but this is a good place to start if you're a beginner to meditation. It's helpful for Buddhists and non-Buddhists alike. I consider myself Buddhist, but these can really be helpful for anyone at any stage with any belief. So, Thich Nhat Hanh's ideas for peace, if applied, would build a monument to world brotherhood and to humanity. It's a quote from Martin Luther King Jr. Thich Nhat Hanh writes with the voice of the Buddha. So yes, it's really simple and accessible language, and a great way to introduce yourself to meditation. I would highly recommend this one. Yeah. Okay, so those are just the ones I picked out in regards to religion and philosophy. But you also said you wanted some cookbooks. Okay, and stories with women. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, I know it's good. It's good to know what you want to read, because obviously we do have it. So I'll show you the cookbooks next. I did find 2 that I thought you might like. So you said you have an Instapot. Okay. The Ultimate Vegan Cookbook for your Instapot. 80 easy and delicious plant-based recipes that you can make in half the time. So, and then it says with soy-free and oil-free options in case you're health conscious, I would say. So yeah, 80 recipes. It's really great. It kind of has a beginning intro about your Instapot, how to use it, you know, the pressure release. Some great simple recipes: pasta, cake, vegan cheese, sauces, beans, curry. Yep. Sushi. Interesting. Oh, you make the rice in the Instapot. Yeah, so some of these, you make an aspect of the dish in the Instapot. Yeah. So this would be really great for you if you're looking to... Have you ever used an Instapot? Okay, well, then this will be a great introduction. Then the other one I have is Vegan Soul Food Cookbook. Plant-based, no fuss, southern favorites. So, some fried not chicken and some mac and not cheese. If you love classic soul food but are hungry for healthier meat-free and dairy-free options, Vegan Soul Food Cookbook will help you make mouth-watering plant-based meals that are sure to surprise and delight your whole family. Yeah, so I'm a big fan of soul food. I love mac and cheese. And as a vegan, you don't have to give anything up. So, like, this one also has an introduction to some ingredients and spices used. Smoky tempeh bacon. So there's a breakfast section. Let's see. It's broken into sections and chapters. So there's breakfast, salads, breakfast, salad, soup and stew, appetizers and sides, mains, sauces and staples, bread and biscuits, and desserts. Yeah. So there are a lot of recipes in there. There are 2 recipes per spread. The one downside of that is that you can't see a picture of it, but it means there's more recipes, and it's a great size that fits on your shelf easily. So those are the cookbooks, and then books about women. Okay, so I also really like books, generally memoirs about people going through tough times, I guess, and I tend to prefer historical. So I do have one historical in there but let me just show you. So first I have The Island of Sea Women by Lisa C. Set on the island of Jeju, The Island of Sea Women follows Mija and Yongsuk, 2 girls from very different backgrounds, as they begin working in the sea with their village's all-female diving collective. Over many decades, through Japanese colonialism, the 1930s and 40s, World War II, the Korean War, the era of cell phones and wetsuits for the women divers, Mija and Yongsuk developed the closest of bonds, but after hundreds of dives and years of friendship, forces outside their control will push the relationship to the breaking point. So what I really like about this is it's about these women divers called Henyos, and they can dive. They dive to these amazing depths. It's a real thing. Henyos are real. They can hold their breath for up to 15 minutes. I've heard. I don't. just incredible abilities. Lisa C's mesmerizing new historical novel celebrates women's strengths and the strength of their friendships. So that's from Oprah magazine. So it starts from their young childhood, and as the synopsis says, goes through their lives under many historical events, and it's really interesting. So it's quite a lot. Yeah, so this one's brand new. Yes, this is one of my favorite books, and I really recommend it. Next is another Korean book. So Lisa C is an American author. I believe she's American. Yeah. Okay. This one is about Korean women as well. Korean woman. And then this one is by a Korean woman. So this one is translated. It's a very powerful book. I read it in one day, in one sitting. It's very short, accessible. So, The Vegetarian by Han Kang. Before the nightmares began, Young-ae and her husband lived an ordinary, controlled life. But the dreams, invasive images of blood and brutality, torture her, driving Young-ae to purge her mind and renounce eating meat altogether. It's a small act of independence, but it interrupts her marriage and sets into motion an increasingly grotesque chain of events at home, as her husband, her brother-in-law, and her sister each fight to reassert their control. Young-ae obsessively defends the choice that's become sacred to her. Soon their attempts turn desperate, subjugating first her mind and then her body to more intrusive and perverse violations, sending Young-ae spiraling into a dangerous, bizarre estrangement, not only from those closest to her, but also from herself. Yes, it's very tough, but very beautiful. Best books of 2016 from the New York Times. So, if you think you can handle it, there are definitely some intense themes in here. It's really worth it. Okay, and then I have one last book for you. This one is a little different. And I kind of just threw it in there to give you something a little different. So it's called 100 Demons by Linda Berry. Yes. So it's hardcover. Comic. It's a comic book, actually. Very creative. So not only is it a comic, so the comic style is kind of like this, but there's also, it's kind of hard to hold up, lots of other art. It's really beautiful. One quote on the back. Okay, I'll read the little synopsis here. These demons are the life moments that haunt you, form you, and stay with you. Your worst boyfriend, kickball games on a summer night, watching your baby brother dance, and realizing your childhood is behind you. How did that happen? The quote I want to share is from Lev Grossman. You'll wonder how anything can be so sad and so funny at the same time. So yeah, it's really whimsical, fun art. And it's really funny, but it's also very sad because it is about, I guess, her demons. Just impactful moments in her life, and it's broken up into little chapters that tell little stories like that. So if you, yeah, she's a comic book artist. So this one I really recommend. So yeah, those are the books. Feel free to browse. Anything else here in the store? There's really a lot that I didn't pick out that would also be good, and just books that I've had recommended to me, because all these I've personally read except the cookbooks. But there's others that are really great. So yeah, so feel free to browse these. There's, as you can see, armchairs and little stools to sit on, and read your books. Yeah. We only ask that if there's a book you like and you'd like to purchase, please consider buying it from us. We're a local bookstore. You know, sometimes people come and they read a book that they like, and then they go buy it from Amazon. And, you know, it's always best to support your local bookseller rather than a monopoly. So, anyways, I'll leave those here with you. Do you need anything else? How is your drink? Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, if you end up wanting to purchase any of those, I'll be at the checkout waiting for you. Great. Awesome. Okay, yeah, enjoy.